Good Monday morning, Hornet Nation. Welcome to the Daily Buzz. I'm Joe Hutzler. Glad to be back on this Monday with a new set for you as well, and a lot of action to get to from the weekend. Let's get started. We begin with men's soccer on Saturday night on the road at Hampton-Sydney College, looking for their 9th straight victory. Also looking to keep their shutout streak going. One of those would not continue. There's some slow-mo action to get us started before the game. A big one. It was homecoming weekend for Hampton-Sydney, and Lynchburg took that personally, that they would schedule them for that. Early part of the first half, and it is Freddie Flores getting it back to the center field. Then Ryan Pecunis with a kick in, gets away from the keeper. Abibi Osman picks up his second goal of the season, and it's 1-0 Lynchburg at that point in time. Later on in the half, and a nice job of Nick Morgan getting open, scoring the goal, his first of the season, gets the monkey off his back and celebrates like a monkey. A big backflip in the corner there, and a proper celebration for a proper goal that would end up being the game winner. But it was not for lack of trying by the Tigers. It's 2-1 now, and Dylan McLaurin on a big penalty kick dives and makes the save, and that would prove to be the difference in the end. A Save of the Year candidate for sure. Later in the second half, Ryan Pecunis brings it down, overlaps into the offensive side of things, and Sherman Mitchell kicks one between the legs of the keeper, makes it 3-1. Mitchell has a good time, and the team does as well. 9 straight victories for Lynchburg men's soccer, still unbeaten, and the only unbeaten team in the conference. Let's move on to women's soccer on Friday night. Number 24 in the land are the ladies. They celebrated their seniors, Rachel Cook, Imani Jones, Emily Maxwell, and Hannah Olds before their game against the Maroons, which is always a good one. 3 of the last 4 have gone to overtime. Here's a great chance for the Hornets late in the second half, but Corey Martin, great job all night long in the cage. 3 saves of her 8 coming right here. How about one more? Boom! Keeping it scoreless as we head to the end of regulation. And then in overtime, Lynchburg with as many chances as they had all night, you knew eventually it would have to come through. Georgie Duggan gets the ball across the crease. Martin out of the net, and Caitlin Mertens pops it for her 9th goal of the season, leads the team. Lynchburg wins 1-0 and first place in the ODAC. Other games to get to from the weekend. We go back to Friday again, and it was a 3-1 victory for field hockey over Virginia Wesleyan. Jackie Laro with all 3 goals. The freshman phenom continues to impress. Also on Friday, volleyball was on the road in the Empire State, that is New York, for those of you that did not know, taking on 4 opponents in 2 days. Their first was Lycoming, a 3-2 win for Lynchburg. Then the next game against the host, Alfred, it was a 3-0 sweep, Mesa Willis with 11 kills. They continued their winning ways, playing 2 games and 5 sets, playing as much volleyball as you possibly can. Winning the first game, Lauren Stanford 28 digs in that 5-set victory, and then taking down Houghton in 5 as well. Sydney Frink with 15 to lead the team. A 4-0 weekend for volleyball. Equestrian was also in action this weekend in Charlottesville at the UVA IHSA event. Bert Keller first in novice fences, Julie Cavanaugh second in walk, trot, canter division, and the overall team scored 4th. Cross country was also on the road at Rowan University at the interregional border battle. The men's team finished 17th overall with a 43rd place in the 8K by Tristan Lucy Speedle. For the ladies, it was a 9th place overall finish for them, and also a great day for Morgan Watson and Abby May, as you can see there as well. Also, Sunday, the last game of the weekend, it was a victory for field hockey by the same score as it was on Friday. 3-1 final score, 3 different goal scorers for Lynchburg. They continue their winning ways, this time over the Hornets from up north, and the teams as a whole this weekend, 10-0 overall for team sports, and those team sports, both soccer, volleyball, and field hockey, a winning percentage of 84% this season. One campus event to get to for tonight, and that's right, tonight. Lost Forensic Cases, 11:30 tonight to 12:30 a.m., lecture by Dr. William Bass. That is what it says on the MyLC calendar. It's been pretty up to snuff so far, so we're going to go out and say that that is the true time for that event. Well, typically this is the time where we talk about the National Day on the National Day calendar. But for me, it's an even more special day thanks to it being the day that my dad was born. That's right, the man over my shoulder who was having a little fun with me on Christmas 2 years ago turns the calendars into another year of his life, and I want to thank him for helping me to become who I am. Great taste in music and a true love of sports and cars, all thanks to him and the way that he helped bring me along today. So I guess we kind of all have a reason to thank Jeff Hutzler. We hope you have a great start to your week, and remember, it's a great day to be a Hornet, and we are one nation.